Hi guys, Merry Christmas. It is Boxing Day and it's the one we've all been waiting for, the massive customer submission of 170 cards. I had 50 cards in the submission there at the back. I'll be doing that video straight after this one. These will be shipped out tomorrow. That's the earliest time I could get it done. They arrived on the 22nd. Unfortunately, I had other commitments that day. However, let's start off by showing these amazing cards, and big thank you to everyone who's just been patient. They just took the entire time. There's not much I can do. I was as quick as possible in the turnaround, and that is the service level. So then we're going to start with Sean, who sent in quite a bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! So we got a Yatugarusu, Spear Dragon, old school Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards here. Just trying to get the lighting a bit better. Definitely a reflection off the card though, isn't there? Left Arm Forbidden, Legend Blue Eyes, Mint 9. And we've got the first gem mint of the submission, which is the right leg of the Forbidden one. Lovely card. I would imagine that goes for a pretty penny. Had quite a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Submitters in this one. It's definitely a new trend. It's a welcome trend as well, must be said. Blue Eyes White Dragon, Dark Jewel Stories, Mint 9. We've got another gem, Mint 10. This one, I believe, is the original Dark Magician, first edition. So obviously in Yu-Gi-Oh! There's a lot of reprints. I've been learning, but that one is the original. Near Mint 8, Dark Magician. Blue Eyes White Dragon, Near Mint 8. Another gem Mint 10 on a Dark Magician, this time on Dark Jewel Stories. So one of those reprints I was talking about. Don't worry, we will get to the Pokemon, people, I do promise. But let's enjoy the Yu-Gi-Oh! As well. I do remember all of these cards when I was younger, a lot younger. I never kept any of them though. It was more my brother who was into Yu-Gi-Oh! We got some lovely cards and lovely grades here. That's a beautiful looking card. A gem mint polymerization. Then I think this is the most successful card of Sean's submission. That is the Exodia, the Forbidden one. And that is gem mint 10. Absolutely stunning card. So congratulations on that. And then we got Dark Hole. Gem mint 10 as well. So I think that was a relatively successful submission. I think everyone's been relatively successful, actually. Of course, you can only always hope for gems. It's just not how it goes. The next one is Ross, Collector's Vault. Remember those two cards, buddy? I promised I'd send them ages ago, and I've still got them. They are going back now with these ones, I promise. Blue Eyes White Dragon, Mint 9. Some more Yu-Gi-Oh! A Blue Eyes White Dragon. I really like that artwork. Unique to the others. Get to see the whole dragon as well. Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. It's got a great holofoil effect. Buster Blader, the Dragon Destroyer Swordsman. Guys, let me know in the comments below what you think about Yu-Gi-Oh! And PSA. It's very early in the hobby really for Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards to be going into PSA. There's definitely room for some shocks in terms of population control, in terms of the older cards. I mean, I don't know all too much about it. Is it something you guys are interested in? I don't know. Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. I mean, it must be said there are some damn cool cards in this. I mean, look at that. It looks amazing, doesn't it? Wow. You can hardly fit anything onto the label as well with these. Near Mint 8. I haven't really been looking at the grades. Red Eyes Baby Dragon. Mint 9. Lovely card. The Yu-Gi-Oh! It grades okay by the looks of it. I think if you get it new from the pack, it's definitely a gem. I mean, that's what people have said. Whether that is the case, I don't know. Again, another Mint 9. I don't know whether they'll be a bit more harsh when grading Yu-Gi-Oh! Now there's more going through PSA. And finally, we get to our first Pokemon card. And what a one it is. It's a gem Mint 10 Reshiram from Black and White. These are definitely becoming more popular. The Reshiram and the Zekrom from this era. And so they should. Zekrom, Mint 9. Then we go on to the Japanese Shining Legends. Pokemon Breeder with Miltank right there, just chilling. The big card, we always like this card. Mewtwo GX from Shining Legends. Look at it, absolutely awesome. Can't get enough of this card. You got the schematics in the background as well. You can't go wrong with that. Collector's Vault was very happy with this one. Charizard GX, SM Promo, Gem Mint 10, English of course. Promos are quite notorious for having damage when they come out of the packaging, so this is a top grade. And Charizard is just Charizard collectors everywhere just want it. Bodybuilding dumbbells. I think you've sent this in quite a few times, and this time we did get the gem. So congratulations there. Really nice gold holofoil effect. Then we got Super Scoop Up, Gem Mint 10 as well. Pokemon did quite well on your submission. Escape Rope as well, Gem Mint 10. Lovely. Multi-switch. Even better. And last but not least, Rescue Stretcher. Great card. Well, they're all great cards. All Gem Mint 10s at the end. That was a great flurry to end on. Next we have Pokemon Sphere, who unusually only sent 10 cards away this time. But I think we've got quite a lot of other cards from you in the other submissions. Tons of cards just everywhere. I'm trying to get these in and out as quickly as possible, I tell you. Brock's Ride on Mint 9, first edition. You sold me my 10 that's in my collection. For that, I thank you. This is a very solid card, in my opinion. It's just got those little nicks, and I mean, they are really minor. Maybe on another day. Erica's Clefable, Mint 9, first edition. Gym Heroes, definitely a set on the rise. For many reasons, it's been overlooked, mainly because it doesn't have a Charizard, I would argue. And, of course, Gym Challenge, which is presumed the better of the gym sets. Sabrina's Gengar. Of course, I've finished this set now, so I'm very used to these card arts. This one is a stunning one. I mean, it's a great card. Brock, all Mint 9 so far, I think. Lovely again. And that changes now with the Erica, which did get the Gem Mint grade. I can't tell. It's the sun being too bright. I think the sun's come down or something. Just move that across. Is that a bit better? Scizor Mint 9 from Neo Discovery. Try it out. Let's just try that out. Does that work? Is that a bit better? I don't know. Firo Mint 9. It's very difficult to tell from the camera little screen because the brightness is quite low. Makes it difficult really to see how well it's picking up on the actual camera. The sun's quite low now, which is a bit annoying because it was high, but now it's low. So I set up the camera all for the low, and now it's quite for the high, and now it's quite low. Anyway, Gengar Gem Mint 10 Expedition. Let's not move over from this card anytime quickly. This is a stunner, and real stunner. And fully deserving of the gem grade as well, that should be said. That is a strong Gem Mint 10, if such a thing exists. And then we've got a Regirock EX Gem Mint 10 as well. Hidden Legends. I think it's one of the favourite of the EX series by many collectors. Registeel and Regi Ice EX are also with the Regirock. Alright then we move on to Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff to sell. Only 8 cards. He sent away 2 of the cards, but they came back in an earlier submission. We've already got them. This is Blue Eyes White Dragon, European version, whatever that means. First edition, excellent to Mint 6. I am trying to learn about Yu-Gi-Oh! As more people submit it. Blue Eyes White Dragon, European, near Mint 8. What's this one? It's Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Lovely. Then we got another Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Great card again. And Dark Magician of Chaos. This was your only gem from this lot, unfortunately. just one of them. I'm just gonna... for some reason it's not coming out very well on my camera screen. I don't know why that is. I'm just going to have to pause it actually, I think. Yeah, sorry guys. Right, I've changed the camera angle completely to try and get some better light on the cards. For some reason it's just playing up a bit. Lust the Dragon, I think this is a bit better. Once the camera gets used to it, that is. And then we got a Yamata Dragon, Nearman 8. So thanks Yu-Gi-Oh! And stuff to sell. That's from Instagram. And then next we've got Walls UK from E4 Forums. As usual, do go and check out E4. It's an amazing tool with plenty of knowledge. You know, sometimes you think you know everything and then you learn something new, which is always good. Shining Ho-Ho, Gem Mint 10. Shining Mew, Gem Mint 10. Pikachu, Gem Mint 10. A lot of Japanese cards. So we'd normally expect the Gem Mint 10s here. The Glaceon Level X. Beautiful. Charmander from Stormfront, sorry. Charmeleon from Storefront. Get the glow on that. Charizard from Stormfront. Usually I would start this again maybe in a couple of hours, but I really do need to get these packed up for the customers. So I guess we'll just have to have a less quality video today, which is unfortunate, but you still get to see all the cards. We've got a Nidoking. It's just that time of year. The weather just isn't great. Just makes filming very difficult. I could definitely get some better filming equipment, that's for sure. Kingdra. Obviously these crystals are very popular at the moment. And going up in price, English and Japanese. And then you've sent away some E1 cards, which are a personal favourite of mine. Did very well on a set I sent very recently. The Mew and the Mewtwo, both getting the gems. Gorgeous card. I think this in English is very low pop for the gems. Dragonite, E1. Then we got the Reshiram 15th anniversary Japanese from the Black Collection, which did confuse me a bit when I was inputting them, because obviously that's white, and the Zekrom is black, but so be it. If someone could tell me why that is, let me know. Poncho, Rayquaza, Pikachu. Doing this standing up as well, you know, it's very weird for me. Let me know if this is good or bad. And don't just dislike it. Like, dislike it and give me a comment on why. Although I probably can guess today, to be honest. Pikachu Battle Festa. Of course, guys, if you ever want to send your cards with me, that is always a possibility. The next send-off is in the end of Jan. I think it is. Yeah, the last day of Jan. Then we got Sam. Just bringing out the cards. There we go. We got a Dark Alakazam. Gem Mint 10, first edition. I think this is very underpriced currently. I picked up my copy for like $50 before the rocket boom, but even now it's only 100. Personally, that can be a $200 card. A Mint 9 Dark Arbok. Set off a full rocket set, I think. Dark Blastoise Mint 9. Great card. Then we got the Dark Charizard. Dark Dragonite. I mean, it's a personal favourite set of mine. I've got the full gem set. Very happy owner of that. Bought them all before the rocket boom as well. A lot of the prices have come back down, but doesn't mean they're not as popular. I try never to buy in boom time for a particular set. If I see the popularity of a set rising very high. I normally stay away from it and wait a bit of time. Then another gem, Dark Hypno, Dark Mashamp, Mint 8, sorry, first edition. These cards just come in so hard to pick up raw. I mean, I've got the resources to do so, and it's, you know, even me, I'm having to spend a lot of time looking for them, which is unfortunate, but it is the way the market's going. I definitely see, well, I'm probably looking at February, March time. I'm probably thinking prices are going to rebound quite hard. They've been coming a bit low, but that is because of the seasonal, and anyone who's been in this business or hobby for the last 2-3 years will always know not really to sell your cards by auction this time of year, because everyone's got holiday cash for holiday, not for Pokemon cards. That's mainly the rest of the year. That's mainly when hobbies happen, really. It's not really a present gift unless you know them very well. That's my opinion. I know that there's some talk of a bubble burst, but I think there was a card that sold 30-40% cheaper than what it should have. A couple of cards, but it's like you can't put that on every single card, therefore. Meowths. These are like 20th holofoil. Magikarp Mint 9. We've got the Magikarp Gem Mint 10. Perfect card with a little Pikachu symbol there. Looks great. Absolutely stunning. I definitely think those are investment pieces for the future. Just makes sense to me, really. It's got a limited print run. They were only introduced in the UK. So there should be quite a lot of demand for them. I'm finding it very difficult to find them, actually, for a decent price. Blastoise Basic from the original Blastoise Japanese Gem Mint 10. That's a hell of a grade. That's a hell of a grade, I tell you. I think the picture quality is a bit better than what it was earlier. God, it was awful, wasn't it? At least we can actually see the cards now. And then the Blaine's Charizard, Gem Mint 10. So well done, Sam. Well, well done to everyone so far. I think you've all done exceptionally well. You guys know what you're sending. Which is good, because it would take me far too long to look through them all. Next we have Gwen. Well, or Dean, whichever one. Here we have... Oh, if I can get them. Problem is the camera's situated really annoyingly as well. So to get them from the left side to the centre is a bit of a heartache. Shadowless. Zapdos, Nearmin 8. Can't say no to that one any day of the week. Raichu. Just the original. Nothing special about this one. Mint 9. Clefable, Jungle, Mint 9. Very popular Mint 9 set. Because the Gem Mints go for so much. A Mint 9 set of Jungles. I listed a few and they just went so quickly. This will probably be one of the first outside base Mint 9s to jump in price. If not the first, my imagination would be. Mint 8 Pidgeot. First edition. And of course, jungle cards are just very difficult to grade. It shouldn't be a surprise if we don't get any gems here, unfortunately. But they're just so difficult to grade. Print quality of them was just not great. Mint 9, obviously, yeah. Snorlax, great card. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, it is a Mint 9. Nearmin 8, Wigglytuff. Yeah. Not that me and PSA are in cahoots or anything, but I've got enough experience now to kind of know what I'm looking for. Front and back. Dragonite Mint 9. Definitely not the most comfortable way of filming. I'll give you that. Lapras Mint 9. A lot of Mint 9s, but we do now have a gem. That is your Haunter. Probably the one card you didn't want it on, but you got the gem anyway, so well done on that. PSA seem to give gems on Haunters just for the sake of it. I might send in a battered and bruised one and see what happens. Nearmin 7 Charizard base set 2. Nearmin 8 base set 2 Charizard. And then we got the Mint 9. Unfortunately, you didn't send another because I would have thought I would have got the 10. But yeah, beautiful card. Nearmin 8 Dark Charizard, not first edition. And we do have a beautiful card here for Espeon or Evolutions collectors. Gem Mint 10 Unlimited Espeon. I'd imagine the pop on this is quite low. It's just a beautiful card to own. I did have a few Gem Mint 10 first editions when I first started out, very at the start, but I sold them just to get started, really. Dark Houndoom, Neo Destiny, one of my personal favourite sets, as anyone who watches the channel knows. Then we got Dark Porygon 2, Neo Mint 8. This was the last normal holofoil I needed in Gem Mint 10. It did eventually come to me. Birthday Pikachu Black Star, Neo Mint 8. Bit of a disappointment, that one. Not that the grade isn't deserving, it's just, oh, that would have been a lovely card to get a gem in. But you did get the gem on the Mega Ampharos from Ancient Origins. And then also the Mega Alakazam, which is not a bad card to get that grade on. Charizard Evolutions Holofoil. Mega Venusaur with the Gem Mint 10. Then of course we've got those Mega Charizards, which just get gems every single time. You can just keep sending them in. And then the Mega Blastoise. Oh, I remember this one now. Gem Mint 10 Lapras GX. Yeah, I think you're going to be very happy indeed in a minute. Tauros GX Gem Mint 10. But I don't think any of the cards before that matter that much, because Gem Mint 10 Rainbow Rare Charizard. English, importantly. Absolutely beautiful. I know these have come down in price, but to be honest, they were priced a bit unrealistically when they first came out. I mean, they're still going to be printing that for a while yet. And that's a stunning card, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. Congratulations there. Mint 9 on the Birthday Pikachu Japanese. I'm going to have to take a rest after this one. And then it's Stylus after that with your base set extraordinaire. It's a shame, isn't it, that this video just hasn't been brilliant. I hope it has been alright, but it's just like, I wanted to do a good video for you guys because you have been so patient. Pikachu EX Gem Mint 10. Yeah, so well done there. I'm going to take a quick break. Last but not least, Stylus PT. I know you've been waiting very patiently from Portugal. Thanks for sending. Thanks to everyone for sending. This video is going to have so many ins and outs. It's absolutely incredible. But we are ending on an incredible submission. Well, that's because, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. I believe these are 1999 print run. Unfortunately, PSA still aren't seeing that as a differentiate. As a separate thing, like first edition and Shadowless, which is a shame because the cards are printed differently. But what about that one? Gem Mint 10 Blastoise. Kaboom. Absolute stunning. Well done on that. I mean, that's big, you know, that's big. Gem Mint 10 Clefairy. That's big as well. Just shame we had it after the Blastoise in it, really. We got the Gyarados, Mint 9. It's one of my favourite Gyarados artworks to this day. Very plain and simple, but it's just, you see the power, don't you? I think they got it spot on there. Gyarados Mint 9 again, won't keep you too long on that. And then another Mint 9. Not too bad. For some reason they did not like Hitmonchan. He got a Neo Mint 8. A Neo Mint 8. And a Neo Mint 8. For whatever reason, don't ask me why. Just one of them, innit? Mainly, you got 9s and 10s, but they just didn't like Hitmonchan. Mewtwo with a 9. Nidoking with a 9. Ninetales with a 9. Ninetales with a 9 again, but look what we have to our left. We have the gem. There he is, or she, whichever one you want. No, there's no gender affiliation, can be either gender, obviously. Ninetales. Then we got the Poliwrath, Gem Mint 10. We've got 2 of those. I mean, you've done very well. I mean, it's an outstanding submission from base set from 1999. I mean, stunning. I got the Venusaur, Gem Mint 10, along with the Blastoise. Shem, where's the Charizard, Stylus? Where's the Charizard? Then we have the Zapdos. The Beedrill, Gem Mint 10. Look at this. Absolute killing it with these cards. Computer Search, Gem Mint 10. And look, the lighting's back now, isn't it? Just as I need to pack all these up. I couldn't, last. Gem Mint 10. Then we just got a Jungle Holofoil. Jolteon, Unlimited, Mint 8. Mint 9 on the Vaporeon. Mint 9 on the Wigglytuff. If we saw 2 Wigglytuffs, they were sent in separate submissions. I just put it back into your pack because obviously I need to send it. And that is what I'll be doing after this. Be packing them ready to go tomorrow, which is all very fun. Zapdos. And last but not least, the card of them all, Venusaur, Bulbasaur deck. Well done for telling me about this one as well, because it's not the CD promo, and you got the gem. That was a long one, wasn't it? If you've made it to the end, I'm doing my returns, and here's a little sneak peek. Yep, that's the sneak peek. Thanks everyone for sending as usual. Sorry the video is probably going to be a bit everywhere. Just one of those days, and I just really want to get these cards out to you ASAP. So the video quality's unfortunately had to dive a bit. However, well done to everyone. You've all got your fair share of gems. And then you got your Mint 9s and everything else and less. But still, well done to everyone. And please, if you are interested in using the service, I don't know why you would be after that awful video. But if you are, please head to GradyGrowland.com. And you'll be getting your cards very soon, guys. Well, actually, you'll already have them. So see you later. Please sub and please dislike. Bye. Right, I've changed angle camera.